Freshman Multimedia, welcome back to another brilliant tutorial on a project in this multimedia class. What we're going to be doing with this project is creating a word cloud through a website called wordart.com. Now, word clouds are an amalgamation of a bunch of words, and they can be put into shapes. Most commonly it's just a cloud, but on this particular website you can actually customize, which is pretty cool. Not just the shape, but you can do colors and size, direction, and all sorts of things. So now that we've done quite a few projects about you as a person, and we've got some words from your personality type, so those strengths and weaknesses that we did for the slide deck, now we've got the acrostic name poem stuff, and we're going to start with simple stuff. So on this assignment, you can see that you're going to be creating it in that website, and we'll go there in a second. And you're going to be, it's an ongoing part of the acrostic name poem project, which we started yesterday. And so the first four words you're going to use are Bullard and Knight, and then your first name and your last name. And you're going to use the words that you did for your acrostic name poem, either yesterday or today. And you're going to use the strengths and weaknesses from your personality profile. So let's go to the website. Looks like this. My suggestion, sign up for an account so that when you create this, it saves for you. So I'm going to use the Google button. I'm going to use my student account. And so I'm signing up. Yes, that name's fine. Keep me updated. No, thank you. I don't need more junk mail. Okay, so thank you for signing up. We're going to create a word art. So this is what it looks like, and you need to put in a bunch of words. And you can change colors by word, you can change size, you can change angle, you can change font. Right now we just really want to input the words that we want. So way that you could do that, you could do it manually like this. You could import them from a list. So I've done that in the past, so there are a couple different ways of doing that. So what I'm going to do is put in all my words and then show you what the cloud is going to look like. So starting out, as the directions showed over here, Bullard, Knight, first name, last name, and your acrostic name letters. So that's what I've done here. First name, last name, Bullard and Knight, patient, educated, tennis, eccentric, risk. So that covers those first four words in the acrostic name poem for my first name. Now I'm going to go and do the strengths and weaknesses from my Myers-Briggs personality assessment. Remember, you can find that at 16personalities.com. And you find your type. Go to types, and mine is the INTJ archetype. So I'm going to get those words from the strengths and weaknesses and complete my list of words for my word cloud. Okay, so now that I've got a full list, I've got my strengths from the website, independent, determined, curious, versatile, all the way down to the weaknesses, arrogant, and so forth. So I have a good 20 or something words to work with, which is good. The more words you have for word cloud, the better it looks, because it's going to be dense and it's not going to have to fill in a bunch of white space. Alright, so I'm going to import those words. So now they're into the website here. And so what I could do is I can click this visualize button, and it's going to show me a very basic cloud. Now if you stop here and turn this in, that's a solid C. You did the very minimum that you could do for this project. If you want that B or that A, you're going to start making some changes on these things. So one of the things that you could do is actually do one of these shapes. There's a bunch of predetermined shapes, or you can add your own shapes. So for instance, people have used, like video game logos or their team logos that they like, their football teams or basketball teams. I'm going to use, I think, the Bullard Shield logo. So I'm going to download that from my Google Drive. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to add the image. So, image from my computer. It's in my downloads. There we go. And that looks pretty good, so I'm going to press OK. And then if I click this and then visualize again, it should turn into the shield, which it has. Okay, looking pretty good. But I'm going to go back to my words now, and this is where you really start making it look good. So I want my name to be bigger than the rest of the things, and then Bullard and Knight to maybe be just one below that. So I'm going to go size 5 on my first and last name, and I'm going to visualize and see what that looks like. Okay, so my name now is bigger than the rest of the words. I'm going to make Bullard and Knight a size 4, and then the rest of these, I think maybe what I'll do is I'll do my strengths in size 2 and my weaknesses in size 1. Actually, those were my acrostics, so yeah, that'll be a good way to do it. So for me personally, I'm going to go acrostics at 3, so that's my first name, and then my strengths at 2, like I said, and the rest of my weaknesses will be 1. I think I would like to make my first and last name a specific color, so I'm going to go with dark blue on my first name. On my last name, I'm going to go maybe a lighter blue, like the Bullard colors. And then I think for, let's see, my acrostics, I might go with a different color as well. So maybe I'm going to go with gray on the acrostics, just so I can start to get a contrast of color. That's looking pretty good, and I think we'll stop there for now, but you can keep playing around with that. You could go individual angles and fonts on different things, but you could also do them in general here. So if I wanted to change the font of everything, which I'll do so I can show you what it looks like, I'm going to go with will that look good? Let's visualize it and see. So all those changes I made, I'm going to visualize and see if it looks even better than the original. So yes, I like that so far. There's different colors in there, there's different sizes. It's making it look pretty good. So now I can go to layout, and these are kind of cool because it makes the words go in different directions. So I like to go with random, but let's see what horizontal and vertical looks like. So if I visualize that, that's pretty cool. If I do this crossing horizontal vertical, let's see if I like that better. Ooh, yeah, I like that better. Or I could go with random, so let's see if I like that even better. So I'm just trying different things to see the look that I like, and then once I'm happy and I've got my colors, oh yeah, I like that better. So I like my colors, my sizes. I might change the color of one more word before I'm done, but this is a good start for me just to show you how this goes. Now, the reason we're taking a lot of time for this is because you're going to use this in your YouTube channel art for your YouTube channel. So this is going to be one component of your YouTube channel art when you do that as a project. So make sure that you're happy and put in a good amount of work for this WordCloud, because it's going to kind of represent you as a brand eventually. Alright, so I visualized, looks pretty good. So now I want to download this thing. So we can save it first, just to make sure, and then we're going to download this. The free versions, you can do a standard PNG or JPEG. I would suggest the PNG, that way there's not a white box around it. And then we've got ourselves a good word art right there. So if it's a PNG, I could actually insert it into a slide of some sort. Maybe you want to put it into your personality slide if you use some of those words. And I think I want to try and see if I can get it into this slide deck just to show you the PNG properties of this. So there's my word art. Ooh, that is not the PNG version, so I'm going to have to redo that, but you get the idea of what the word cloud is looking like. And I can actually fix this up in PowerPoint to get all the white space out of there that I want. Alright, so once you have that word cloud finished, you're going to go to the assignment and you're going to turn it in. Alright, that's the word cloud in just about a 10-minute tutorial. Hopefully that helps, and I will see you back in class.